Hello, I want to take this time to basically talk about the whole murderverse thing going on right now with the Object Source Network website. So I just want to state right now, it's not necessarily a part of Object Source Network. I am leading the entire universe with the help of a few people. And this is basically where all the live action horror stuff is gonna go. But this isn't just normal. This isn't a normal Object Source Network project. In fact, it's not even an Object Source Network project at all. The Murderverse is, well, what is the Murderverse really? Not even I know, and I've been working on it since 2022. Unlike all my previous projects such as Midnight Splash or like the Object Source Network series, or the Adventure Worlds drawings, or the Terrifyingly Brutal Records music. The Murderverse is to be taken seriously. As I previously stated, it's not an Object Source Network project. So a lot of money is currently being invested into it. Almost around $2,000 already. Um, a lot of time, a lot of effort is going into all this planning. And as I already said before, I have been working on the Murderverse since 2022, basically. And, it was really a lot of planning and whatnot, as if barely anybody remembers, but if you do, there used to be a movie on here. Not a full movie, but it teased something about a horrifyingly wicked movie. And obviously it was scrapped and canceled. But that was me attempting to lift the Murderverse off the ground, basically. And basically it didn't necessarily work out. But then we got the idea of Ronnie the Rabbit. So we got to work on that. One of my friends is playing a leading role as Amanda Walker. Um, this whole project, the whole universe, is being heavily worked on, even right now. And I just want to say, unlike any of my other projects, like Soda Pop's Quiz or the Object Source Network series, nothing's gonna be delayed, and if it is, it will be released in a short amount of time after its delay. But nothing's gonna get canceled. Nothing's gonna be delayed for years. Once there is a set time, it will be releasing around that time. Such as the Pinecrest Lost Tapes, it will be releasing midsummer to between midsummer and mid to late fall. And already $1,000 is being put into the funding of this show right here. We are currently accepting casting applications for this show. However, if we don't reach enough cast members in time, the show will still be aired as originally planned until we could find the right candidates to put to work with these characters, such as Ronnie the Rabbit, which will be played by me if we are unable to find an actor or actress to play him. Um, I understand that this says movie cast. That is a error and will be fixed upon after this video is made. But on both the movie and the show, you will be able to see these little ratings. both of which are intended for 18 plus audiences. The movie is currently not rated as nothing has been filmed, but is currently being progressed, such as the cast and whatnot. Um, there will be blood and violence and gore, but that will be depending on each episode, such as the the very first episode of the Pinecrest Lost Tapes will be similar to Analog Horror and its PSA announcement and whatnot for the members of Pinecrest. There will be not live, lost footage of of certain missing people in the fictional town of Pinecrest, Massachusetts. Um, and whatnot. All the lost footage and all that will be taking place in 1996. However, there will be fully script story sequences that will be taking place in current date, and it will be connected to the Ronnie the Rabbit Beast of Prey film. So, my friend Rachel, her character Amanda Walker will have her own story and character arc in Pinecrest over here, and that she will continue to reprise that role in Beast of Prey in the future. Um, I am also working on the rest of the cast. Um, Specific characters I am giving to specific people that I personally know will take the role and become the character and add their own twist to it. None of these projects will let anybody down. I am studying all sorts of film, good and bad. Ronnie the Rabbit as a character itself has been praised um a lot. I have taken him out into public. I've worn the costume multiple times, as you could see right here for the cover of Beast of Prey. I've worn it in public. Um, Later on in the future, around summertime, when the Pinecrest Lost Tapes airs, sometime around there, Ronnie the Rabbit will be getting his official VR chat avatar. There is a official Ronnie the Rabbit VR chat group chat. So if any of you guys play the game, you should totally join it. The group code will be in the description below. A lot of praise has been given towards the character. A lot of great things. As if you have seen it already, or if you haven't, you could just go over here to the news section of the Object Source Network website. Go straight to who is the rabbit and watch the death of Woken. It is a test script, but it is connected to the entire Murderverse, and we are working on the Death of Woken 2, which will have Ronnie the Rabbit in it. Spoiler alert, yes, I know in the description of the Death of Woken says it has nothing to do with Ronnie the Rabbit, but that was a lie. Um, so yeah, you guys should be prepared for that. I'm really excited for the Pinecrest Lost Tapes. I aim to please and not let anybody down. Um, I honestly cannot wait for us to begin filming. Filming begins sometime in June. And yeah, I mean, like, it's, I wouldn't say it's gonna be the best thing. So don't be prepared for it like it's some fucking Marvel Cinematic Universe type shit. But this is my first time working with anything live action, let alone blood and gore. So I will be having a lot of people help out with that. But this whole thing is going to really prove what I could actually do when I'm not animating on stuff. There will be no CGI whatsoever in Beast of Prey. probably slightly CGI in the lost tapes. Hopefully none. I aim to not use CGI unless it's in animated segments such as the PSA announcements. But I really wanted to take this time and explain the whole Murderverse thing, because it will be separating all of my characters, such as the Adventure of Worlds characters and the Object Source Network characters. And some of those characters will be making like cameos, appearances, and like backgrounds or whatever in the Murderverse, or they will be given a cameo where they will be killed in the Murderverse through the Pinecrest Lost tapes. So you will see those characters, but from this specific timeline. So it will really just go to show that almost anything will happen later today. The Murderverse will be able to be clicked on, and you will be able to learn about the unknown killer played by Ivan Vasquez and the death of Woken, or you can learn about the cow, the wolf, and Ronnie the Rabbit, or you can learn about Amanda Walker and her story and where it takes place in the Murderverse. Because as I said before, the Pinecrest Lost Tapes takes place in 1996, but the story segments take place in current day. So be prepared for all that. Thank you for watching the video. The link to this website will be in the description below. So will the Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, and VRChat official Running the Rabbit group will be linked in the description as well.